Hello to everyone, this is Davide from Soundmachines. This is the fourth Superbooth for us here in Berlin, and we welcome back to our booth Synthtopia, and we would like to talk about the last year and the works that we made during the last years. Apart from maintaining the whole line of modules and start selling the arches, that was our big effort of development during the last 18 months. We started two exciting new activities that we will present to you at this super booth. So in a minute. The first one is we thought about an entire new platform for our modules, and so we introduced a very powerful DSP technology, but we did more. We tried to factor the huge success of our LS1 light strip, touch interface and CV recorder, and we added function, so sound generation and sound modification function. Starting from oscillators, going through filters, and even to timing stuff like clock and envelope generators, etc. The second big effort that we did, it was like the continuation of the relationship that we had with the IK Multimedia, and so for this year, and we've been able to present it at Superbooth, the new Uno Drum, that is the analog and hybrid PCM sound drum machines that is portable, like its brother, the Uno Synth, and it's really powerful in sound. And it has also a very good and hands-on capabilities for improvisation and performance. Coming back to our product, this is the prototype of the Touch, EuroTouch line from Soundmachines. It's already composed of 14 modules that will be put on the market between July and September. So the first 5 or 4, in a couple of months, we should be able to market them actively on the worldwide market. The idea is exactly what I already taught. So to add basically a 4-channel light strip to a advanced and less advanced function, like oscillators, filters, but also more complex stuff like harmonic oscillator, spectrum modifiers, and entire voices and percussive elements, all in the same format. The hardware, the PCBs are more or less the same. We personalize obviously the firmware, but also the components inside to optimize for each application. We have a little brochure that you can also download from our page that just describe the most part of the new line. Here we have 4 of the first module in the line. We have a FM through 0 oscillator. We have a complex harmonic oscillator, a double envelope generator with control on both attack decay or attack release, and we have a formant filter with flange and distortion. I can show you a couple of those, but the main concept, as you can see, is that you have a light strip integrated with each module and the possibility to shift between 4 different parameters with the light strip. For example, in this case, we can just I'm just controlling the formant filter with an external pitch signal that comes just from a potentiometer in this case. So I'm just changing the square wave that's inside of the module. By moving this one, I scan through the vowels, okay? as you may know, the formant filter is a 3 or 4 band parametric band pass filter with a very high Q, but we have a potentiometer that can raise also more the resonance of each. And you can hear the harmonics that arise from this. The sound can start to get more aggressive, and the second parameter is the flanging. So we have a very nice sounding flange effect on the overall tones. The last one is you can hear it better with high resonance. Is a very nasty distortion. But as we told before, the real interesting stuff comes from the animation of those parameters. So in this case, if I move the pitch, it's like talking something, adding flanging and distortion. So it goes from straight orthodox formant filter to very distorted stuff. One interesting thing of this module is that it works, obviously it's a filter, so it expects some external signal. But it works if you don't have an external signal, you just patch into the CV octave, volt per octave input, any pitch generation, and it will switch to an internal generator. So you won't need another one. As you may know, the first module of Soundmachine was the Robotto, that was an automatic robotic voice, and now it's discontinued because we don't have any more access to the original IC that was a very old technology, and so this could be considered not the father but the son of our old machine. Now I will tell you something about this through zero oscillator. In the prototype we don't have all the features, but I can show you and let you hear the nice folding stuff that we have. This is the fold parameter. So, as with any other parameters, you can obviously change in real time this every parameters. In this case, it's interesting because as you can see now, when the fold is to zero, the module is silent because the folding control is actually a gain control before the folding circuit. If it's zero, you won't hear anything. We didn't put a lower level just because with this dynamics we can emulate a kind of envelope with this one. And here comes the very interesting aspect of these modules, that you have an input to reset the looping of the voltage. Yeah, you can reset selectively. You can choose to reset, I don't know, the first two parameters, but not the last two. So you have two envelopes and two LFOs inside of the same module. This allows you to have a system that is very dense, because on each generation module you also have the modulation capability, and this is the rationale behind the development of this new line. We are pointing really toward this kind of small and powerful objects that you can use to put your modular, for example, for the people that travels a lot and needs small cases. We think that this can be a very good addition to their arsenal. Again, this is what we are doing. I can, for example, I will just show you with this one. I just have to remember which input is which, because okay. Now I'm generating the envelope that regulates the folding of this oscillator with this one. Okay, so for example, I'm modulating the decay of this one via the motion of the light strip. So you can also, in a tight sequence, you can give some more motion to your sounds by modifying the envelopes. Frankly speaking, to obtain the same type of behavior, you will need probably 2 or 3 more modules in a normal environment. In this case, you have both the slow LFO and the CV controllable ADSR and the output. So it's really, and you have 2 of them in just one module. With this 2 switch, you will be able, because now the prototype is not complete, you will be able to discriminate between attack release and attack decay type of waveforms. So even with a large gate signal, you can have the steep decay stuff and type of behavior. Okay, we are set with this. You can find more information about the Uno Drum on IKEA Multimedia website, where you can, if I'm not wrong, you can just order one starting from today. The shipments are starting from June, so just a month from now. If you want to have more information about our production line, you go to our www.sound-machines.it, and you can find the information, or on our Facebook page and Instagram, where we publish some videos and introductory stuff on this. There is not yet a manual, obviously, but there will start to be some videos very soon.